Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I can see you all making your way back to your chairs. So I hope you had a nice break. We've had a lot of information to absorb today. So I'm sure everybody needed to recharge their batteries. So I hope you were able to do that. And this brings us to our final session. It's a very exciting one, isn't it?
Sure.
Very exciting. It's the International Pitch Contest. Very exciting. So our contestants are all excited backstage. So now I'm going to hand this over to you.
Thank you.
Our moderator, Mr. Hiraishi, President of Sunbridge Global Ventures. So, yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Thank you, Diane. Kind introduction.
Thank you. So I hope you enjoy the pitch contest.
Thank you. Thank you. You must be very tired because of a long day today. As Diane introduced me, my name is Ikuo Hiraishi, President of Sunbridge Global Ventures, and also I'm appointed as a super producer of the Osaka Global Innovation Support Project. Before we start this pitch contest, this is the first international contest, pitch contest in Osaka. We are very much proud of this contest, and thank you all of you coming here. I really appreciate it. And also, to make this conference happen, I would like to thank Golden Gate Ventures, headquartered in Singapore, and also IMJ Phoenix, also from Singapore. And in addition to those two seed accelerators, Level 39, they are one of the leading seed accelerator in London Tech City movement. Those three accelerators helped us a lot. Thank you very much. Also, thank you. And also, we would like to appreciate wonderful sponsors. Without their cooperation, we cannot make this happen today. Also, of course, we'd like to thank all of you. You are the witness of the Osaka, how Osaka is changing from this pitch contest. Okay, let's start memorable international pitch contest. First speaker is Tsujikawa-san. He is the CEO of ShareWis. Tsujikawa-san, you ready? Come on stage. Clap your hands.
Hello everyone, I'm Tomoki from ShareWis Inc. We are an edtech, education plus technology startup. First of all, I'd like to point out one thing about edtech here. Edtech is for couples already in love, or ryaju in Japanese. Let me explain what this means. Recently, edtech is a hot topic, and now there are lots of learning content on the web. However, what's missing is matchmaking. To illustrate this, it would be a good idea to take a romance as an analogy. To start your romance, the first thing you need is to find your partner. Dating services or DIK would be useful in this stage. Next, you and your partner will deepen the relationship. The close communication app would be useful. Finally, you will get married. Some of you will disagree this chart because we shouldn't say marriage is a goal. I know because I'm married. But it's not related to today's topic, so let's move on. In this category, most edtech services are positioned here. Users of these services have already found their passion to learn. However, we need a place like a Match.com to make a match between learners and learning content they will love. ShareWis is that place. The value proposition is to discover what you really want to learn through a casual learning exploration on the knowledge map. Let me show you our iOS app demo. This is the knowledge map. You can move around on the map. The circle is a course. Course consists of several lectures. In the first part, you can learn with video, slides, and text. After that, in the second part, you can test your understanding by taking some quizzes. After answer them, you can complete the lecture. Then, the color of the completed lecture will change from blue to green. You can go to the next lecture like clearing levels in a video game. And once, through this process, your learning progress is visualized on the knowledge map as a colored path. And courses are connected with each other. So you can follow the path like walking around a bookstore and easily find the related content you may like. So the knowledge map leads you to the learning content you will love. Courses on ShareWis are created by users. ShareWis is a two-side platform, learners and creators. For example, a Japanese woman created a course about how to write hiragana for non-Japanese native people. So there are a variety of courses created by a variety of people. ShareWis with knowledge map turns your learning into adventure. So let's show our adventure so far. 300,000 people have viewed our lectures, and 30,000 users have signed up to discover what they want to learn. There are some amazingly active users. This is an example of a comment from such an active user. We are sure that the knowledge map made her learning experience a lot of fun. The monetization model is lead generation model. ShareWis is kind of an entrance to start to learn new things, and it functions as a lead generation to the existing paid learning contents. In addition to courses created by users, we are collecting courses from content partners who are doing educational businesses. And the number of the lectures are now more than 2,000, and they are not only from Japanese partners, but also partners overseas. Our goal is to be a global platform. The team members to achieve the goal is here, and we have received several awards such as Japan e-Learning Award. That's who we are. If you are interested in our journey to turn learning into an adventure, let's start the journey together. And please take me to London. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tsujikawa-san. Next presenter is Sunny GADDAFI, founder and of DVILINSKAS from Indonesia. Sunny, are you ready? Come on stage. Clap your hands.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Sunny GADDAFI. I'm from DVILINSKAS. DVILINSKAS lets smallholder farmer to go social using basic phone, a very basic phone. By doing so, we link businesses to rural consumer in emerging market. Our objective is improving information and transparency in agriculture value chains. Give public and private partners actionable market intelligence to better source. And more than just making money, we want to improve knowledge and education in good practices. This is one of our application, LISA, Layanan Informasi Desa, or information system for villagers. It's like Line, social network, but using but very agri-specific and using very basic mobile phones. So the farmer, if they want to ask, they can use our application and then ask to the expert. We link them with the expert and other farmers. And also on those activity, the private and public partners can see what happened on the ground. This is how it looks like. The farmer can ask questions using SMS, web, and Android. This is how it looks like on our website, usually used by expert. They can see the question and then they can answer right away and they can interact. The answer will be delivered by SMS to the farmer. And this is how it is on SMS. It doesn't look nice. It's not on iPhone or Android. It's still on SMS because this is what happened in Indonesia on farmer. They're not using any smartphone, the one that they use is only $10 phone. And this is what they say until now. They already get benefit on using our application. Why we built Lisa? Based on our partner, my co-founder, Matthew Lebra. He has a very good experience on agribusinesses as a marketing strategic in MNC. He has problem as a marketing strategy. Whenever he want to market the product, he has a problem in Indonesia on complex distribution channel, expensive field force, and no good advertising medium. So that's why we built this application. Maybe I can explain you more directly on our case study. So we have a customer. This is how we get money. We have a customer. The customer have a problem on the loyalty decrease, not enough capacity building program on the ground, on the rural area. And competitors start doing training. They also have training, but not running well. And they need innovation on socializing in a new program. Their objective is improving business on their customer, allow their customer to help promoting the company, and get more insight from their customer in real time. So this is the solution. Again, still we connect our customer, the company directly to their customer using a very basic phone. We create a community of followers, allow them to communicate each other, organize a localized SMS survey, and deliver a daily quality tips and trick for their customer. We connect them with our public partner, which is a community of experts, to giving a very high quality tips and trick to their customer. And this is the impact that been happening for their customer. It's improving their business, improving their value. For the company, reducing their costs, increasing the company's value and also the customer value. And for the public, which is here, we're partnering with IPB and UGM, the universities. We provide them with good data from the ground directly, and they can analyze for that, for the research. And this is one of the testimonial coming from the customer when we run this program as a prototype. I don't want to explain you more, but here we help the customer to increase their loan from $600 into $2,000 to help their business. And this is the value that we give on that prototype: reducing microfinance, increasing effectiveness of company's training, increase company loyalty and reach, and also they can use this for their advertisement program. This is what we're doing on the ground with the companies. So, okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, Sally. Next presenter is the CEO of Warrantee, Yusuke Shono. You ready, Shono-san?
Yes.
Okay. Please come on stage.
Okay.
Clap your hands.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Have you had trouble with warranty like this? When I was a college student, the refrigerator broke down and also got new function as a heater. I kept eggs here. And after 10 days, one of the egg became a chick. It's true. Yeah. But it's not funny for me because I lost its warranty and I paid money to fix it. If you fix your home appliances for free, you need to keep warranties or register your personal information and product information at each company's website. Sorry. But how do you manage a pile of warranties? And how do you, how long does it take logging, filling your personal information at each website? If you use our service, you can keep warranties digitally with only 3 steps. You can fill in your personal information by Facebook account and product information by barcode scanning system and text mining by camera. And you can share your personal and product information with makers, so you don't need to visit each company's site, and you don't need to type a lot of information over and over. By using our service, registration is simplified. It's easy to find warranty and claim warranty, and it ensures that important paper won't be lost. It's more convenient for end user to apply for extended warranty service. There is $50 billion extended warranty service market in USA. On the other hand, there is only $2 billion extended warranty service market in Japan. But this market is growing rapidly, like this. And there are few competitors in this market. So we will target this market and make profit to sell extended warranty service, collaborating with credit card company and gas companies and real estate agents. Manufacturers increase user registration, and they can understand user demographics in detail by using our data. We will also provide recommendation system for sales promotion. We will make global platform for after-sales service by using these information. Thank you.
Thank you, SHOUNO-san. Okay, next presenter is Tobias Unwish, CEO of StudyPact. Tobias, you ready? Come on stage.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Genki? Let's get started. Put your hand up if you're studying something at the moment. Could be a language, could be a skill, could be anything. How would you like it if you could earn money for studying? Meet our new startup, StudyPact, which allows you to earn money for studying paid for by members who don't. Let me introduce my team. So we have me, Paul, our marketing and design genius, and Evan, our mobile developer. If it fits in your pocket, he can make it up for that. We are originally from Kansai. Osaka meccha suki yanen. But we're currently in Tokyo for joining the OnLab Accelerator. Come on. Next slide. No. There we go. What's the big problem with studying? It's motivation. How to keep on track for a long period of time. When you want to learn a language, it's a long time before you go to fluency. You have to study for many years. If you understand me right now, then you have been learning English for a long time. At StudyPact, we offer you a financial incentive to keep studying. Now, how does that work? In order for you to be paid, we need to get some money. So we actually have 2 incentives to keep studying. We charge the people who don't study, and we give it to the people who do study. So let me summarize that one more time. You have to study in order to not be charged, but then if you study, you get the money. Let me explain that with an example. So I love Japan, and I want to get better in Japanese. So I want to study 2 hours of Japanese every week. And I'm willing to lose $5 if I don't follow up on my studies. Now, last week, I was a bit lazy and I missed my pact, so I had to pay those $5. Now, that is bad for my Japanese, but it's good for our users because $2.50 go to our users. And $2.50, the other side, goes to us to improve StudyPact. Now, you might be thinking it's all too easy to cheat, but StudyPact is not a trust-based system. We integrate with study apps like Duolingo and Coursera to allow you to study on mobile, on the browser, and we're tracking your study time through that. At the moment, we have 160-something users and 20-something paying users. We're seeing a revenue of $1.50 per user per week, which amounts to up-to-date $150-something revenue. Now, this is maybe still small, but if we compare StudyPact to a comparable startup called GYMPACT, they're doing exactly the same model in the fitness world. And they started 2 years ago. They started small, and they've seen incredible growth over the 2 years. They are now a multi-million-dollar company with close to 20 employees in San Francisco. And we expect the same numbers. So where are we now? We built a prototype that is compatible with Anki, and in the next few weeks, and with the help of OnLab, we're building StudyPact into a platform by allowing you to use Android apps, Firefox, Chrome apps, iPhone apps. We want to integrate StudyPact into all the major platforms to allow you to use any study application that you want to use. Now, at StudyPact, we believe in building a great product, a product that people love, a product that sells itself. So in order to have a product like that, we are directly in contact with our users. Our users give us feedback, and it's really amazing to work on something that people like. Now, I want to quote Paul Graham. We had someone the quote before. You have to build something that people love. And although we're still very early, our early users are getting back to us. They're like professors and teachers that want StudyPact for their students. We're getting users who are like, wow, I waited, since I've heard about GYMPACT, I waited for something like this to come along. Our users getting back to us and they're telling us, wow, I want to help you build this. This is really cool. I'm going to help you for free because I know you're a startup. It's like, this is the most rewarding thing, building a product that people really care about. I want to finish up and summarize this. StudyPact is a new and fun way to study. We're seeing early success, and we're getting great feedback. And we're working to a business model with a proven track record. Now, thank you, and put your money on StudyPact. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carlos. Fantastic. Okay, next presenter, Dr. JUNHAO, CEO of AnSing Technology from Singapore. You ready? Come on stage. Thank you. Clap your hands.
Good afternoon. My name is JUNHAO. So I'm from AnSing Technology. So today I'm bringing this one to you. This is our prototype. So it's a magic mat. So later I'm going to tell you what it can do. So today I'm going to talk about the sleep problems. So in the US, 62% of people have sleep problems. In Japan, cruelty has caused many deaths. So this is all about the health. And right now, the wearable device attempts to help. But they have two main problems. First, problem one, they are invasive. Because for the sleep, you need to wear a device when you are sleeping. Second, they have very limited values because they're only based on your arm movement. So mean when you are asleep, they can only tell whether your arm is moved a lot. So this is why we come into our solutions. For us, we are sensor mat, provide a very comfortable sleep with very full detail about the sleep behaviors and the sleep informations, and also the environment informations. So we have four main features. First is contact-free. So it means you don't need to wear anything. You just put a sensor under your pillow, sleep on it. Second, it's very sensitive. It can even detect your heartbeat. And also we have including the environment sensor inside of it, and also, of course, the BLE, the Bluetooth. So how it works? So of course, it works with your smartphones, like your Samsung or with your iPhone, and also send the information to the cloud. So the system tracks all the information about your sleep behaviors and the sleep environment. So for the sleep behaviors, it can track how many times you sleep, and the whole day, whole evening habit trendings, and how many times you are snoring, and how many times you are making a movement. I'll give you a few examples. First is the temperature. So we can help you to analyze the best temperature that is suitable for you to get your best sleep qualities. And we can automatically control the room temperature for you. And second one is for your heart diseases. We can tell whether you have the potential to get heart disease because we can tell the whole life of your heartbeat trendings. And also for apnea people, we can tell how many times you have snoring and how many times you have stopped breathing. So it means for many people snoring, they don't know how heavy the snoring it is. We are here to help people to solve that problems. So right now we have 3 competitors. So one is from the Aura, from the White Things, one is for Beddit, another one is the Early Sense. So comparing to these 3 competitors, we have 3 main advantages. The first one is we can automatically change the room temperature to help you to improve your sleeps. And second, we are very flexible. This sensor mat can be any size and any shape. So it means, and with the same cost. So it means in the future, we are trying to integrate sensors to anywhere in your furniture. So our vision in the future is try to put this one into anywhere, like your chair in your office, like your mattress, like your sofa, or even your yoga mat. So it means in the future, anywhere we be in our sensors, they can track all your vital signs. So it means we are trying to build a smart health home. It means we are providing health home to help people to prevent disease by providing the long-term tracking about the vital signs. And right now, we just get into the very famous hardware incubator called Accelerator. So right now, we are working in China, in Shenzhen, to work with the factories to change this one to a real products. And later, we're going to launch the products on Kickstarter. And after that, we're doing to work with the hospital to launch the hospital products. So right now, this is our team. We have many techie people. I'm a techie, I'm a PhD. So we have a professor, we have former Cisco employees, we have marketing people. Now we have Jeffrey to be our business advisor. And also we have the support from the accelerators. So of course, we're looking for more people joining us, like the designer, like the marketing people in Japan. So if anybody interested in our technology, in our products, welcome to contact me. So this is our products. We call it Slumber. We help you to change and improve your sleep and provide you better health. Thank you very much.
Thank you, JUNHAO. Okay, next presenter is Kazuki ARITA, CEO of ONTROX. ARITA-san, are you ready? Come on stage. Clap your hands.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony and judges and ladies and gentlemen. Now, we all know that there are so many complex problems in the entire world. Now, taking for the example of the car traffic network in Bay Area, the map shows that the car traffic congestion in Bay Area, but now we have to think there are so many reasons and solutions to solve the problems. Are there any another way of thinking? Yes, I have. And this is the simplify the situation to the network structure. And the red circle stands for the in and out of the freeway. And blue line shows us the route. And the width of the both is the volume of the car traffic. And here is a new solution to solve the problems. Dot line is a new route to solve the car traffic congestion. Let me put it into the diversify. This map shows us the entire nation's major freeway. And the red line shows us the car congestion points. And let me execute the new telescope. Now, the bunch of red lines shows us the same pattern of the Bay Area. And this new thinking is generated by the new telescope. The telescope is IDG, ONTROX revolutionary product. Now, let me explain our competitiveness comparing with our competitor G company. Competitive edge number one, big data. G's tool only works on PC, but IDG works on server network. Competitive edge number two, visualization. G's tool difficult to use. Sorry, but our IDG easy to use and cool. Competitive edge number three, speed. G's tool take more minutes to finish your job, but IDG, millisecond to finish your job. Let me explain our best practices of IDG. First of all, analyzing Twitter sentiments. This map is a propagation map, which stands for user communication transaction between users. And this map is the meaning map, which stands for clustering of the topic within the tweet's context. This solution is already applied by a major advertising agency and research company like Dentsu and Video Research. And second of all, the case is log analysis case. And for log analysis case, we have unsolved problem like understanding human behavior in websites. So here we are another solution. This is a server network traffic analysis for a telephony company. This is also already being applied by a telephony company at the R&D phase, but I believe soon at the product phase. Let me talk a little bit more about our business strategy. Now, ONTROX are selected as a SVIP company by JETRO. SVIP stands for Silicon Valley Innovative Program. And so we are going to launch a new service next month at Silicon Valley. So please don't forget the new way of thinking. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Arita-san. Okay, next one from Europe. Domantas DVILINSKAS, co-founder and the CEO, TransferGo. Domantas, you ready? Come on stage. Clap your hands.
Konbanwa Maido. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Domantas and I'm co-founder and CEO at TransferGo. TransferGo today is the fastest growing online account-to-account international money transfers company in Europe. We have managed to solve a big problem that has to do with international money transfers, and that's transfers via banks. They're very expensive. They can cost up to 10% on your sum that you're sending and can take up to 3 to 4 business days. So our solution to this problem is very simple and elegant. We do international transfer by not doing it. The way it works, we have 2 pots of money in different countries, let's say Japan and China. So if you want to send money by us from Japan to China, what you would do is actually make a local transaction from your Japanese account to our Japanese account, and we pay out locally from our Chinese account to the recipient's Chinese account. And it completely avoids SWIFT systems or any other international money systems, and it decreases the time it takes to process. And that's why we can offer next business day guarantee of funds delivery for only 2% of total cost, which is up to 10 times cheaper. And since there's very little underlying cost associated, we can have a very comfortable 80% gross margin. So the international remittance market, international transfers market, that's 700 billion market, and 200 billion of that is exactly account to account. This market is also changing rapidly, and people are moving heavily from cash to online and mobile payments, which is exactly what we do. And our traction over the last year shows that this trend is really happening. Within 13 months, we were able to sustain 30% average growth of transactions and registrations. We have done more than 30,000 transactions in total and sent more than 15 million USD dollars in Europe so far. And it's not just quantity, it's quality as well. We have more than 21,000 customers now, and 98% of our customers would recommend us to their friends and family. This is love that we really have with our customers, and 66% claim that they already have, which, because you can tell, it decreases our cost of user acquisition because people are telling about our service to their friends and family themselves. So currently, we are working across most of Europe. In the next couple of months, we'll finish our European infrastructure, having bank accounts across most of European countries. And next, that's our international expansion. And Asia comes first. This is why I'm here, trying to find bridges, find partners, and try to bring this model to Japan. One slide about our marketing. Since there is a lot of love of our service and the retention rates are really good, on average, we get a return on user acquisition in just 2 months, which for any financial company, it's a very good result, looking at how much others pay for Google and Facebook. We pay to our customers, and our Refer a Friend program is a huge success, and we want to keep that going. So a bit of benchmarking. We have beaten our closest competitor in Europe on the first year's results by 3 times. We did 3 times more transactions than they have, with 3 times less money on our seed round. So we have been doing something well. Now it's time to bridge that to other parts of the world. We have all the necessary licenses to do that. We have proprietary technology that allows us to do clearing and money laundering prevention. And most importantly, we have been able to build direct partnerships with banks, which allows us in the long run to become the cost leader in this margin market. On top of that, we're happy to be part of Level 39, on whose behalf we're currently here presenting. Thank you very much for inviting us here. So our plan for next year is raising Series A in Europe and beyond. We're looking to, for next year, we're looking to grow our company to 100 million in overall money flows transmitted via TransferGo, and we're looking to raise 2 million euros for our A round. We have 400K of that committed. So most of this money will be used for 2 things. First of all, that's marketing in Europe and growing our infrastructure beyond Europe. And this is exactly why I'm here, to actually find bank partners, future investors who can either pitch into this round or the following growth rounds. And I'd like to just finish up with interesting data from The Economist. The most expensive transfers in the world are from Japan to South Korea and China. And if you send $200 on average, you'll spend 38 of them just to facilitate the transfer. The revolution of 2% market has now started in Europe. And looking at Japanese heavily banked population, I think it's about time to bridge that revolution and bring it here to Asia, starting with Japan. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Debatos. Okay, next one is Akinari Takahagi, co-founder at Moff. Takahagi-san, you ready? Come on stage. Clap your hands.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aki. I'm a co-founder at Moff. We believe computers should be more friendly for humans. So we will create a brand new human interface devices. And our first product is a wearable smart toy. What's a wearable smart toy? The concept is everything you do, everything you hold, change into toys. Why are we making a Moff? There's a big problem with kids play indoors. Due to the limited functions, kids get bored with toys quickly. Parents have to buy so many toys and throw them away quickly. And when kids look at the screens, for example, TV, a video game, a smartphone, or tablet, there's less chance for physical activity and imagination. Moff is a physical, imaginative, and ecological toy. When you wear a Moff on your wrist and connect it to your apps, Moff will sense your gestures and give a number of play experiences with sounds. Let me show you our demos. I wear a Moff, and I have nothing in my hand, but I will play a lightsaber from Star Wars, samurai katana, toy gun, air guitar, and more. Okay, next, samurai katana. Next, toy gun. And next, guitar. Next, magical stick. And next, tennis racket. Oh. Sorry, system trouble. But, it begins. Okay, so next, golf. System trouble. Okay, golf and tennis racket. And we've already ran a user test with kids, and the result was quite successful. It's a kitchen knife changed into samurai katana. And electric guns, bang, bang, bang. It's a piano, popular for among girls. And Moff on foot, she plays marimba. And so we've already applied for a patent. And so concerning the market situation, toy market is huge. $22 billion in US and $7 billion in Japan. And since the appearance of apps, the toy whole industry is changing. It's a good opportunity. And we make a profit by both hardware and software. Kids can downloading apps just like a game software. And the kids can create their own play experiences by assigning the selected sounds to virtually any gestures. We will sell a sound materials for customization. Our product is coming soon in the crowdfunding. Please check our website and please register our newsletters. Everything you do, everything you hold, change into toys. This is Moff. Thank you.
Thank you, Takahagi-san. Okay, next person from Taiwan, Ryan ROGOWSKI, CEO and founder of Waygo. You ready, Ryan? Yes. Come on. All right. Okay, clap your hands.
こんばんは。私の名前は Ryan です。CEO of Waygo. So we build instant visual translation on your smartphone. Now let's talk about the first time I landed in China. I got into a taxi and barely made it to my hotel. And as soon as I stepped out, this is what I saw. And then I went on to my first Chinese restaurant and I approached the waitress. And all she said to me was, 外国人总是吃宫保鸡丁. And so I pointed at something on the menu and just crossed my fingers that it would be OK. But now imagine if you could simply hover your smartphone over foreign text and instantly read it in real time. That's what our product Waygo does. Instant visual translation on your smartphone. Just by hovering over the foreign text. And not just Chinese to English, but we're working on Chinese to Japanese, and as well, the English speakers like me going to Japan who can't read anything on the menu or any signage, also Japanese to English. And let's just go over again. This technology works entirely offline. It's something we've been developing for over 2 years with our patent pending technology. We've already filed for our full patent, and the algorithms are all built in-house, everything from the character recognition to the translation engine, which allows it to work offline so you don't incur those ridiculous international data fees. And it also works in a very reliable setting, so you're not connecting to the internet. Now, what's even more awesome is that people are using it. We've already seen over 1 million translations done with our product for Chinese to English on iOS. And we're averaging around 2,700 translations per day from our users. And big brands like Lonely Planet have said that the product is amazing and works perfectly. We've been covered in a number of press avenues, including ABC News, New York Times, and LA Times last month. And we're building our brands in order to grow our users and spread the word about this type of technology. So how do we make money? Well, when you first download the app, there's a free trial, and it gives you 10 free translations up front. And then we give 2 options, one for a short-term traveler of a 1-week purchase for $2.99, and then an unlimited purchase for expats and language learners for $6.99. And our first product of Chinese to English and Japanese to English can already help 14 million English-speaking travelers to these 2 countries per year. But it's not just about those 2 countries. We're planning to target every popular language pair until we've done every single language on the planet Earth. And this can help 500 million international travelers per year. So we've got an amazing team behind the product with over 10 years of computer vision experience and over 5 years of language and translation experience. So what's coming next? Well, we have Android launching next month, as well as our Japanese to English iOS app. And we're also working on a Google Glass prototype that was featured in Popular Science last month. So we'd love to talk with you. Please download the app and watch out for the Japanese release coming soon. Thanks.
Thank you, Ryan. Fantastic. Okay, time flies, so we're going to have our last person to make a pitch. But he needs to make some preparation, so I need to spend a little more time to introduce him to the stage. Yasuhisa Morimoto, Quadcept Inc., headquartered in Osaka. But I can't tell you the more details because that's going to affect you, all of the judges. So I won't. But anyway, I need to keep speaking. Morimoto-san, how long are you going to take to be prepared? Another few minutes? Okay, you got it. Good. Clap your hands.
Hold, please. please wait for a while. Is that okay?
Don't break your code.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Yasu Morimoto of Quadcept. Today we have to remember one thing. The future of electric CAD, which is so-called ECAD, will be changed by our Quadcept. So what is ECAD? This is software for designing electric devices like printed circuit board. We can see everywhere, every day in electric devices. TV, monitor, video, speaker, a mobile phone, and a smartwatch, maybe, right? And PC boards are always using in electric devices. So I'll show you how Quadcept can design circuit and electric PC board. Yes, this is our main display. This is circuit design. The components is constructed like IC and connector, right? And the component, it will be wiring pin to pin from parts to parts. And this is PCB design. It will be routing by electric wiring. And this is 3D data. We can transfer to 3D mechanical CAD, and we can check interference between mechanical and electronics. So this is PCB design. Almost all engineers are concerned. Yes, return to presentation. So how is ECAD market is going? That's very expensive. Initial cost, 8 million per license. Running cost, 1 million per license per year. 2 is very slow. Slow installation and new function, several versions of software. And 3 is closed. Incompatible with other CAD, even same maker. It takes 3 months. And some CAD soft will be paid 20 million when you want to upgrade software. Though high demand of electric design, there is no need to meet their needs, never ever. So we take opposite concept. Initial fee 0, maintenance 0, only license cost. You can use and stop the license whenever you want. Revolutionary price. Running cost up to 95% off. So what's the difference? Legacy ECAD, price expensive, client server system, DOS user interface, also slow, and USB authorization. Quadcept, low price, cloud system, user experience, quick and share. So we Quadcept bringing open architecture in CAD market. So this is present ECAD. This is Red Ocean. It's a high price, only high price. There is no market in low price, low function. So our designer, our customer, request for us to develop high function and low price. I found later this market is blue ocean. So our customer now is more than 5,000 users. And ECAD market has 60 billion. We expect to expand much more by supporting small and mid companies and makers and hobbyists. We have supported makers events like electric contest and makers fair, and we receive a high evaluation and we won prize. In the near future, we are connecting with simulation and electric parts library and PLM system, and will be de facto standards in 10 years. The future of EDA, ECAD, is our Quadcept. Thank you. ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Morimoto-san. Okay, we finished the exciting pitch contest. Thank you for all the pitch presenters. Clap your hands. Now, let me introduce and invite Director Yoshikawa, representative for Osaka City Civil Planning Division. I'd like to ask him to introduce Osaka City strategy for global innovation. Yoshikawa-san, are you ready to come?
Sure.
Okay. Welcome, Yoshikawa-san, on stage.
Thank you. Good evening, and dear friends and supporters. Thank you very much for coming today. I'm very proud to have you here. I am Masaki Yoshikawa, head of Open Innovation Hub, not pub. We don't serve any alcohol anyway. But frankly speaking, I just started considering changing the name. But anyway, to innovate, to create innovation. But first of all, I would like to express my gratitude or special thanks to these sponsors, supporting the conference and directly donating international pitch contest that we just had. Now, for someone who might not be familiar with Osaka Innovation Hub, I would like to tell you what we are and what we have been doing. At first, I would like to mention our goal. Our goal is to build an ecosystem to generate continuous innovation by attracting globally talents, information, technologies, fund, and to become a gateway between Kansai and the world. And speaking of the innovation ecosystem, here shows a model we make. We think innovations will continuously happen when meet players, such as universities to supply technology seeds, entrepreneurs to pick up these seeds or to come up with their new ideas to launch, mentors to support the entrepreneurs, existing companies to collaborate together with them, and business angels and venture capitalists to foster these seeds or business ideas to grow by financing. Important thing to move on this cycle is with think, meeting opportunity. A good meeting, inspiring and encouraging enough to even change mindset of students, young people, people in existing companies. Meeting in the best quality. That's the key word for the innovation ecosystem that we are aiming at as Osaka Innovation Hub. Let's look at our players in Kansai for the potentiality. The first, university or research institute. Suppliers of technologies in Kansai. Congratulations, friends. We have a lot of good facilities and universities. They are world-class, cutting-edge academic and research institutes. And they are located within a distance of 1.5 hours by train ride. And we have also a number of good students in Kansai. The number of students per population in Kansai is almost the same as the one of Tokyo. And another good news is Osaka has the largest cluster of small, medium-sized enterprise of manufacturing in Japan. Some of them are so-called only one company in the world manufacturing products no other companies can make. Here is an example of SMEs that Osaka city government is promoting for the medical and green technology market under a separate program from our Osaka Innovation Hub, but with which Osaka Innovation Hub is co-working together now. In regards to the existing companies, we have many big companies in Kansai, as you know. Osaka is the second largest city in Japan. As for Kansai itself, it has $800 billion in GDP, which is comparable to the almost Netherlands. If there are some of you unsatisfied with the size of the market in Kansai, why not go to the international market? Let's be hungry for the global market, not just going to Tokyo. As you see, we have universities, cutting-edge research institute, manufacturing capabilities, existing companies, and students. The only thing we need is meeting opportunities and mindset to make this happen. Therefore, our mission is to make the best meeting in the quality with mentors, technologies, companies, funds. By meeting people who tell us emerging technology in horizon. Here's Iguchi-san, spoke at our inauguration day of Osaka Innovation Hub about his wearable glass. And also by meeting people who show us the courage to challenge new business, we'll change our mindset and get new perspective of life. And thanks to the Consulate General of the United Kingdom, Professor Eben Upton from Cambridge University and the founder of the Raspberry Pi Foundation, visited us and told his motivation to make the $30 Linux-driven card computer by his own money. I am impressed by his passion to solve the problem or programming skill of his student. We believe that the entrepreneurs like them can see unseeable problem that no one can see and have a strong will to solve the problem to make this world better. They are really heroes, aren't they? Innovation Hub presents the events so-called Mono Apply Hackathon for meeting people to create gadgets and to make groups of people to work with. All participants don't know each other before joining the hackathon. But after a few days or sometime 1 week of group work, they become a good team to create their own original products. Some of them, like Moff, the presenter at the previous speech contest, have ended up to build their own company. The hackathon sometimes bring us a chance to meet big companies like Sharp. We had a hackathon based on the API of the vacuum air cleaning robot, Kokorobo, to create new add-on gadget to it. thanks to Sharp Corporation, we got into a new page of the meeting between big existing company and entrepreneurs. We have been arranging a meeting between universities and people to protect from the IPs that universities own. And also, we have arranged meeting between companies and startups to exchange their business needs and technological solution seeds. I also have to speak about Silicon Valley tour, sending about 40 young people, including students, to America. This tour gives them a chance to make presentation at well-known seed accelerators like 500 startups. Thanks to their mentoring in Silicon Valley, last year's tour led 5 young people to launch their own startups. 4 of them were students. Mr. SHOUNO, one of the presenters at the previous speech, is one of them. 3 of them even got funds to support the launch. Next week, we are going back to Silicon Valley again. I hope we'll be able to report you with the same good news at next year's Hack Osaka 2015. Some of the other international connection programs are: 1, becoming the first node in Japan of the Open Data Institute in the UK. 2, becoming a regional co-organizer in Japan of the Asia Smartphone Application Contest and Summit, held by Hong Kong Technology Industry Association. We will welcome you to register your smartphone application to the contest. Meeting mentors like David McClure, a founder of 500 Startups, is also what we are trying to arrange in the hub. This is the picture of Hack Osaka 2013 last year. He strongly advises us not to be afraid of failures, saying failure is critical to innovation. Failure is not only tolerated, but also encouraged. Success is the continued iteration of the failures. Failure in Japan is a shame, maybe shame, but failure in US Silicon Valley is growth, education, and must be shared. He advised us to recall a Japanese proverb, Nana korobi yaoki, fall down 7 times but get up 8 times. Innovation Hub commits to help people meet the right person, to help them launch their project, create technology innovations, or start a new product, or should say project. However, I have been asking them who seek a good meeting, that is having an open mind. As hackathon teaches us, we should work together beyond boundaries such as position, title, organization, company, nationalities, genders, ages. Let's share this hackathon mind together. Hacking narrow-minded boundaries in Osaka. Hack Osaka 2014 is the event when we confirm our joint commitment and address it to the world in order to build the innovation ecosystem in Osaka. We will go on these activities with these sponsors. I sincerely ask your continuous support for innovation in Osaka and to make the world better. Thank you very much for all.
Hello again. Long time no see. What?
You must be tired.
Yes, I know. Everybody looks still smiling, so it's okay. We're doing well. So now we've come to the end, haven't we? Almost. Yes. The most important part, I think, the award ceremony. So I know you're all very excited to find out who the contest winners are. There we go. So first, we're going to award the Cross Corp Prize. And the presenter of this prize is Mr. Motofumi Shoji, Vice President of Social Wire. So if you can come and join us on the stage, please. And I'll just explain about the prize. The Cross Corp Prize winner will have the use of a rental office space for free for 1 year in one of the following places: Singapore, Jakarta, Delhi, Ho Chi Minh, or Manila.
No Osaka?
No, unfortunately,
okay.
no.
Okay, good.
Tokyo, yeah. Okay. So,
okay, the winner of the Cross Corp Prize goes to AnSing Technology. JUNHAO.
Oh. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Please come on the stage. Could you make some comments?
I'm honored to be here to doing the presentation. So because right now we are mainly focused on the US market and Europe market. So because right now we are in Accelerator, so all of them are based in US, Europe. So most of them just launched the Kickstarter. So, but a lot of them are just came to Japan to focus on Japan market. So this is why I'm came here to meet more Japanese people and then to see the Japan market. So because I believe Japan is a very big market, and then in the future it's going to be very big for the startup, for the ventures. So I hope I can do much better in the future. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Could you stand over there?
Yeah, if you can wait on the stage for us. Wonderful, thank you. Ooh, very exciting.
Yep.
And that moves us on to our next prizes. We have the Bronze Prize and the Silver Prize. Bronze Prize and the Silver Prize. And the presenter is Mr. Alan Miner from Sunbridge Corporation. So if you wouldn't mind joining us on stage, thank you. Okay, hello. And let me just explain about the prizes. Both the bronze and silver prize winners will receive a trophy. And the bronze winner will also receive 100,000 yen in prize money. And the silver winner will be receiving 300,000 yen in prize money.
Okay.
I'd like to announce the winner.
Third prize goes to StudyPact.
Cool.
Congratulations. Come on stage. Make some comments.
Thank you very much. I'd like to say that after 15 years of judging startup contests in Japan and Silicon Valley, this, for as small a group as it was one of the most difficult groups I've had coming up with the rankings. And so I would like to start by congratulating all the participants on the quality of your businesses and especially for the Japanese participants, the quality of your presentations in English. I've not seen such a good group of English language presentations by Japanese entrepreneurs before. So first, congratulations to all the participants. And I have Eric on stage with me because he brought a surprise award for the top 3 winners as well. And I'll let him tell you about that and make any remarks he has on the day.
Just a small token of our appreciation for the competitors will be a pebble for the top 3, of course.
Awesome.
But it's been fantastic to see the pitches today. Me personally, being able to experience some of the ideas that come from outside of the U.S. is extraordinarily cool, and the quality has been exceptionally high. And it's been an honor to be here. Thanks.
I'll take a black one. Thank you so much.
There is sometimes an advantage to being 3rd place. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I don't have free hands.
Okay. I'll hold it for you. You should. Okay, I'll hold it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say a few words first. Thank you so much for having me today. It's an honor. I studied at Osaka University, and we just moved to Tokyo. It's really humbling me to come back here and winning a prize where I started my journey in Japan. Thank you so much.
外人みたいだけど、大阪人としての代表で出てもらっておめでとうございます。
Congratulations. Great. Okay. All right. Next one. Yeah, please join that line. Okay. Okay. Second place goes to
Taiko roll.
TransferGo. Congratulations. Yeah, make some comments.
Thank you. Well, coming here was a prize already. I didn't expect to get another one. And one thing I maybe didn't express enough is gratitude on behalf of Level 39 and your friends in London. And I think that we can build a very nice bridge, bridging London to Osaka and Osaka back, because I can see a lot of business opportunities both for our company here, because we really want to establish ourselves here, and there's a huge opportunity. I see many companies, both in hardware, in fintech, all over places, that can work with Japanese people, and there can be a lot of very interesting synergies coming together. So I hope that this prize will work as a bridge for us to do this for the long run. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
You can choose a pebble as well. And the tray.
You know, I bought 3 of these to my friends. I bought 3 of these to my friends as gifts. I was a big fan, but I never got a chance to buy it for myself. I didn't expect to get this from a fan. Thank you very much.
Maybe you can get him to sign it later. Okay, and we're through.
All righty, so this brings us to the winner of the gold prize. And the presenters are Mr. Shuichi Okuhara of Japan Venture Capital and Ms. Mayumi Yoshitani of British Airways. Okay, and I'll explain about the prize. The gold prize winner will receive a trophy and 500,000 yen in prize money, plus a round-trip ticket to London, care of British Airways. Fantastic prize.
Fantastic prize.
Yes.
I'm really nervous.
Oh no,
to
me
say.
too, me too. Doki.
First prize goes to Waygo.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Make some comments.
Congratulations. There you go.
Yeah, I just want to thank you all. It's actually my first time to Japan. One of my partners has come a couple of times. He speaks Japanese, but using Japanese Waygo has been a whole new experience for me being here. But I've been amazed by the hospitality of everyone here and just how welcome I've felt. And it's been great meeting other amazing entrepreneurs here and hearing some inspiring stories. So I really appreciate the opportunity, and I think all the pitches were fantastic. So looking forward to see progress from everyone.
Very exciting presentation. Thank you. And just very gently.
Oh. Why don't you standing up here? Please come on the stage and center.
Developing your service.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you so much.
And also, Eric is going to give you a pebble, right? Oh, I'm sorry. After the British Airways round trip ticket.
Congratulations. Please enjoy the trip for London by British Airways.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks again, everyone.
Wow, congratulations.
So do you know a Japanese expression? Last one has fortune, pebble. We finished
Thank you.
everything.
Yes, congratulations. You can join your comrades over there.
One question. I learned the phrase onatashi omotenashi imashito, I think. It's very pop culture here, so I don't know. I just thought I would share that. I've been learning a whole lot about Japan, and I really have been inspired here.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, well done. Okay, so thank you very, very much to all of the presenters, and congratulations to the winners. Let's give them one more round of applause for all their hard work. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, so this brings us to the close of today's convention. I don't know, are we taking the photos before?
Yes,
or after?
yeah, right now.
Beforehand.
Right
Okay.
now. So where's the photographer?
Little photo session.
Yeah, that lady. Okay. Yeah. This should be in the photograph. Yeah.
So we stand behind this side of it?
Yeah. Sure, of course. Why not? Of course.
Exposed. to sell the city of Osaka. I have to.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, everybody. Perfect. There we go. Lots of handshakes. Nice and friendly. Well done,
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much. Yeah. See you in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations. Thank you. A nice happy ending there. Lots of smiles. So, as I say, this brings us to the end of today's conference. I hope you've all enjoyed all of the sessions today. I hope you've learned a lot. I hope you're all very inspired to go away and work even harder on your dreams. And Osaka City will continue with its activities to support global innovation. And each of you are now already members of the team leading Osaka's global innovation. So we're looking forward to seeing you again at future meetings.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, we're waiting. We remember everybody's faces. So we'll be looking for you at the next one. And from now, we're going to start the networking party. So on your way out, don't forget to check out the booths and have a look at what's going on. You can take a little ride on a pretend plane as well, first class. And the networking party is going to be held at Cafe Muji, which is just outside the theatre, just in front of the theatre, so you can't miss it. And participants, please make your way there, but please note that only registered participants will be able to attend the party. So people who are registered. And one more thing is, on your way out, can you kindly remember to hand back the headphones, the headsets. Don't forget, take them with you, so you can hand those back. And that's it. Do you have anything else to say?
No, please hang around down there.
Yes, outside. Check out the booths.
Yeah, and the party will start from the little before 7:30.
7:30.
So you don't have to rush at all.
Yeah, you don't have to rush, no. So we'll see you there at Cafe Muji at 7:30. So thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
And see you later.
See you.
Thank you. Well done.